I am Mitch Banana. Today I bring you another video. Today we are going to be doing Chaos Bikers. Specifically because Chaos Kevin on YouTube has inspired me so heavily with all these kit bashes. I needed to do some chaos. I haven't done some proper chaos in a while, so I thought Chaos Bikers, because I had those 3 outriders still left behind from my Knights of Camelot nightly outriders. So let's chaosify some outriders, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Please leave us a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another video, and leave a comment down below what you guys want to see me do. Now, I do apologize if this video is a bit late. I will keep going. The reason is because I'm back at TAFE. I have to be honest, I'm back at TAFE, so this is the first week I'm back. I was exhausted, so if this is late, I do heavily apologize. I forgot to record a video earlier this week like I was supposed to because I was just so tired. So I do apologize. I will hopefully be back on schedule correctly after this video, and everything should be sorted, hopefully. But I do apologize if it is out late. If it's late, if it's not, well, hi, I'm on time, hopefully. But yeah. So do bear with me if I am a bit slow. I might have to start going back to 1 video a week, and then doing 2 videos if I can, if I have the time and energy to do a second video. But I'm going to try and hold out on that one for a bit longer, and then we'll see. So thank you all for watching, and let's get into it. So let's do some Chaos Outriders. Starting this kit bash, I grabbed my Outriders. They are left over from my previous kit bash of my nightly Outriders, as I used the Outrider bodies for horseback, to put them on horseback, and leaving me with the bikes here. If it isn't obvious, I've tried to record this thing several times. I've had very many incidences where people keep making noises, so I do apologize if I'm a bit irritated. But basically, I take off the details and knickknacks off the top panel of the bike and replace it with the Chaos Rhino's like accessory panel piece. It looks alright. Does it fit well? Not really, because that area sort of has a divot in it, so I would probably should have sanded it down a bit more than I did, but that's alright. And then I add this Chaos Star from the Chaos Knights the Slaves of Darkness Chaos Knights kit. I'm pretty sure it's from that one. Then I take these little pikes from, again, Chaos Rhino, and chuck them on the front of the bike. I also take the handle, remove the inner section where it has a fist, and replace it with the handle of a chainsword to sort of simulate where it, well, to say it has no hand on it. I do this sort of twice with 2 outriders, as I'm only going to have one technically riding it. And I'm going to take the wings off the Chaos Havoc's backpack and strap those onto a Primaris Marines power pack to give it that more chaosy look. I find it quite a good look, to be honest. Gives them that more fierce looking silhouette. And it being slightly uneven actually adds to that chaosy thing, and definitely not the fact because I may have not realized I glued it slightly too high. We will look past that. I take a Chaos Knight sword and carve down the armor paneling, and then I'm just going to glue it to the sergeant's hip. Or the leader of the Outriders, whatever you want to call it. It's dude in charge gets the sword. I also take this Chaos Knight's helmet that has 2 horns and a hair plume. I attach those to a Primaris' helmet that I have to sort of make it look a bit more chaosy. Though I do know some people could take that apart and use it for minotaurs or anything like that. Just remove the chaos plume. But other than that, works pretty well. attaching the head. Pretty simple. It had a little nub at the end. I don't know why the nub was there, but it was. Then we had a pointing hand because he's just like directing where he wants his squad mates to go. I take this Chaos pistol, cut off the bullets at the bottom of it, and strap on a magazine because I didn't like the exposed bullets because they didn't flow with the way the gun was being held. I know technically Chaos magic, Warp magic would have not cared, but me, I care because I don't like it. I don't do Chaos stuff because one, I struggle with like trying to incorporate that unrealistic element. I take this shield and glue it to the side of the Sergeant's Outrider because interesting piece will add to it, add to the design, I guess is the best way to put it. I had this trophy rack from the Chaos Rhino. Now for this character, which is the second Outrider, I carve away at the inner legs of the Havoc Marine and start doing test fits to try and get him on the bike. Is it a simple task? No. Could it have been improved? Absolutely. But the best recommendation is so far is that one, the hips for a Chaos Marine is significantly smaller than a Primaris. Anyone could have told you that. But it could easily be fixed if you carve the inner legs of the calf, or the calves, or the ankles, or the main part of the leg, carve them down a lot, and then sort of glue them in and sort of like make it look like they're phasing in. That would have worked probably. I didn't do that because I didn't want to go through the time and effort to try and do that because, again, I'm in a rush. I need this video out by Monday. I keep saying Friday. I don't know why Friday. Monday. And it's currently 2 p.m. Sorry, 3 p.m. It's almost 3. It's 53. On Sunday. It has to be out tonight, this video. So I am trying to mad dash my way to get this video done for you lot. If it's crap, I do apologize. I've tried, so this is what happens when you don't plan ahead. I'll accept that. If it is bad, I do apologize, but I'm making the effort. I'm putting in the hours to give you guys this video, so I can sort of get grasp at next week's video, which will potentially be a Knights of Camelot video, I believe. I've got the kit for it. I just need to plan it out a bit more. If my other kits arrive on time, you might even get a action figure. I've been wanting to do an action figure lately, so we'll see. Also, those hooks on the front of the bikes are from the Chaos Rhino. Shoulder pads are from the Chaos Marines, and yeah. But yeah, I want to do an action figure since I got my hands on these Bandai kits. Bandai, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I have the want to recreate my avatar for when I do my Star Wars videos. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. They're on my channel. They don't get many views, but I enjoy them, so they're going to continue on because guess what? Algorithm be damned, even if it kills my channel, I enjoy it. I enjoy what I do. YouTube seems to hate that, but I'm not too worried about it. This whole channel is literally just a hobby project, pretty much, for me. It's enjoyment. I enjoy making the content, and I enjoy the challenge, I guess is the best way to put it. Because it makes it, well, especially nowadays, is that I'm trying to branch out into more things. It lets me try things out. So, yeah. So, if I can get these kits in time, I might do a custom action figure that is a 1/12 scale action figure. So, that's about, what, I think 8 inches? I think that's an 8-inch figure, I think. Maybe shorter? I'm not 100% sure on that one. I don't know Imperial very well. I'm metric system. So, Imperial is a bit... I'm not great with it. And these kits, I haven't built them yet, so I don't know exactly the scale of them. But we'll try my best to get them to work out. If they don't work out, well, that's fine. I'll just get 3 action figures. So that's fine with me. Bonus. I repeat this process of what I did to the... I repeat the process of what I did to the second guy. On the third guy, the only difference is the third guy gets a stone. A big rock thing to rest his foot on. Because the third guy is going to be the... rifleman, I guess, is called as a situation. I guess. Look, I know Outriders don't play the way I'm building these, but to be fair, an Outrider to me seems more like would be better suited to be more a ranged unit. Move out, have some distance, park up, sit there for 1 turn to take aim, get what do you call it? Not fortification, what do you call it? You sit there, you take aim, you get advantage on the aim. I forget the name of it. That move. I'll probably remember it later. But that, you fire, then the next you do your fire and you shoot phase, and then the next turn you you move, and then do it again. You just take pot shots at the enemy. I feel that would be a cool way of going about it. I know Eliminators sort of do that. They take shots and then move, and then yeah. But it is just how it is. I like the idea of like realism. So realistically, a rifleman would, well, a marksman would prefer to be able to move quite quickly, different areas. I don't know if they would use a bike, but bikes are pretty cool. So we'll see. I originally wanted to. I don't actually have bases for these guys. Technically, they are a bit small, which does actually fit. I found out, so they do work out pretty well for Chaos Bikers. Are they amazing? No. Are they good enough? Absolutely. That's what I like. As long as it's good enough, I'm happy. Also, this camera angle is kind of crap. I'll be honest with that one. It is not great. Let's get into painting these dudes. Starting off, I base coat the lot with Citadel base Granite Steel, a bluish silver. That will be a nice undertone for this. Does it work well? It works good enough in my opinion. Could I have done differently? Possibly, but I haven't done Alpha Legion style or paint jobs very much. I think I've done it 3 times, and each time was very different, so this is the 3rd time and it's a different recipe again, so yeah. I'm slowly learning. Army Painter Hydra Turquoise Citadel Base Lupercal Green. I use this combination to make this green, this more greenish blue to, well, insinuate a somewhat of a color shift. Does it work well? I'll leave that up to you lot to decide. I'm not 100% sure. It could have been a bit better. Army Painter Shiny Silver Hydra Turquoise. I spray this from above to give me that bright blue top end to sort of, again, give me some variation in the color. I probably should have used a little bit less than what I did, but that's alright. Here's the one thing I always do with vehicles is I overspray a bit too much. Army Painter Matte Black. And so I kind of drowned out the work I was trying to achieve in the original. But luckily for this, I am planning to do that anyway. I use Army Painter Matte Black to sort of start the Black Legion side of the model. As my goal is to sort of hide the fact that they are Alpha Legion from a certain angle. I'm not doing any of those like fancy transition things a lot of people do. As much as I like them, I don't feel confident doing it because I don't know what I'm doing. Army Painter Matte Black and Matte White. More matte. I'm using a 1 to 8 part, black being the major part, to give me a very dark grey. Does it work well? It's alright. And then I go over the top of all of it. Well, I should have done a zenithal of this to a degree. I didn't. I should have. I didn't. That's on me. Army Painter Weapon Bronze. I use this for the Chaos trim on the Black Legion side. Because it gives you that nice, like, orangey reddish, not orangey, like this orangey gold color that the Chaos Legions use. And I was surprisingly very happy with the way the Black Legion side came out. On all the models, that specifically. It's not just one, it's on all of them. Then using Army Painter Matte White, I go after this Tau helmet that's just on the trophy rack. And all the little electronics get it, so the wrist communicator, the auspex, the binoculars, the hair gets it because other reasons, power hammer, eyes, lenses, all that stuff. Anything that I want glowing is going to get it, except for the hair. The hair is going to get some Army Painter Dragon Red to give me some red. Is it great? I shouldn't have watered it down. I was trying to go for a contrast. It did not turn out like a contrast. So I had to add more black Dragon Red to it, and then go at it again. With a much more, not opaque. Is it opaque? I think it's opaque. A much more concentrated red. Then using Game Color Fluorescent Orange on the rifle, which is just some sort of high-tech chaos weapon that shoots plasma. It's just a lasgun. Basically, it's a high-powered lasgun. So basically, eliminated the rifle. I can't remember the name of the Eliminator's chaos. Not chaos. The Eliminator's laser weapon. That's so hard to remember. Army Painter Shiny Silver. I use this for the Alpha Legion trim, and well, anything metal really on this side of the model. The models. Again, since I was in a rush, I did have to come back and fix a lot of problems that I did leave because I didn't think about it. Citadel Base Lubrical Green. I dot this on the tech stuff so that the center part is darker than it is on the outside to add that nice transition that a lot of the Warhammer computers have, because it's like old retro green screens, I guess is kind of the way to go. I forget the name of it. What is that type of screen called, actually? Game Color Fluorescent Blue. I use this for the, well, power weapons. I think that's really it. I think I only use it for this power weapon. I can't remember. Again, this is a rush, so I don't remember a lot of this. I did have a list last night, so at least I remember. Citadel Contrast Striking Scorpion Green. I put this on all the techie stream bits. Monochrome monitors. Okay. Citadel base Dryad bar. That's what the green. I was just gonna say. The green screens are literally called green screens. They're green screens or monochrome monitors. I didn't know that. So you do learn something new every day. Now you all know what a damn the Warhammer computers are all called. They're just monochrome computers or green screen computers or monitors. But yeah. See, I'm educational. I'm not great at it, but I'm educational. Army paint up matte black and matte white, along with AK black red. Red black. Black red. AK acrylic color black red. Again, this is the third time I'm trying to do this video, this voiceover, so I do apologize. I'm tired. AK acrylic color black red. I use this for the Chaos little spaceman gear. I don't know. I still don't know what I've done with why I put this guy here. He just looked cool and added a little bit of visual interest to the model. Why he's there? No idea. I mean the lens. His lens looks good. I'll say that much. I've got no idea why I had this guy there. No clue. Citadel-based Dryad bark Model Air US Desert Armor. I applied this to this like parchment strip thing. I don't even know what it is. I assume it's like a purity seal situation, so I'm just gonna paint it like a really crappy purity seal. Is that what it is? I have no idea. It's from the Chaos Knights. It's the shield. Best guesses, leave them down in the comments. I've got no clue. Add Model Air Ivory to the mix of the Dryad bark and the US Desert Armor, and just dry brush this again over the edges, more towards the edges and the higher spots, to add a subtle highlight. And that's it. I'm not going to give that parchment any more love, because I got no clue what it is. Decals. I use some of the word bearers like cryptid symbols and strap them to the monitors. Except for the all specs. I just left that one blank. I also put Alpha Legion's what do you call it? Iconography on the shoulder pads, because again, technically these are Alpha Legion, Black Legion situation. They're infiltrators. They're infiltrating the ranks of the Black Legion. Citadel contrast striking scorpion green over the monitors to give them that nice green LED look. I do overspill it quite a bit, and I don't let it dry, so I hit it with a varnish, and that didn't end well. So I do apologize for the crappy screens. And I dropped my damn pot. That I forgot. I did that. I did clean it up. It made a mess. Of course it did, and stained my damn mat again. I've done that twice with that pot, and I have not spilled any other pots except for that one. Army Painter Dark Tone. I sprayed this over everything that could kind of give the model a uniform look and, well, highlight those recesses to a degree, or darken those recesses. That's probably a better way to say it. Give me some contrast, basically. And that, I'd call the models complete. So let's go into some reveals at the end of this. Let's get into those reveals. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider liking and subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you never miss another video. And thank you guys. If this did not come out on time, I do apologize again. If it did, woohoo! I managed to get it out. But if I didn't, I do apologize for the lateness. And thank you all for watching. I would highly recommend checking out my Star Wars stuff. I would love for that stuff to get a little bit higher in views, but we'll see. But until then, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!